It was a moment of sober reflection for youth as different wonderful words were used to describe the late Babatunde Osotimehin, who was a former Minister of Health and Executive Director in the UNFPA, among others. The United Nations organized this memorial service in his honor, and it was graced by families, friends, and colleagues, home and abroad, who couldn't help but describe the late minister as a visionary leader, wonderful icon, among others, in their condolence messages.
He defended the rights of women, girls, and children, and a common code of his is that no woman should die giving life, adding that we should stop treating our women as if they're disposables. Proudly Nigerian, proudly African, proudly human.
We have converged here, yes, to mourn, but certainly not just to mourn, but to celebrate and honor a great life, a great Nigerian life, a great and illustrious son of Nigeria, a Minister of Health, who gave his utmost service not only to our fatherland, but also to humanity.
For all of us at UNFPA, the reality that our beloved Executive Director is no longer with us and can never come to visit us, or that we can never again be able to seek his wise counsel, even as a retired Executive Director, is something that is difficult for us to come to terms with. Professor Babatunde Osotimehin was not just our Executive Director. He was a friend, a brother to all of us. Beyond his determination to see a world where no woman die giving life and all young people fulfill their potential.
Every one of us, every Nigerian and every African should be proud of Professor Babatunde Osotimehin. He was an ambassador indeed, not just in name, but indeed and in every respect. His fighting spirit, his courage he brought to bear to the advantage of the African and of the Nigerian in the United Nations as a whole. That's why every time he was always bothered and worried about what is happening in the Nigerian mission.
In his exhortation, Venerable Benjamin Idume, who stated that death is an inevitable end, charges all to leave a legacy which they will be remembered for.
We are all going to die one day. There's no one who will be here forever, unless God decides to come and round up everything He has made. But the program of the world is that everyone who is alive knows that one day will be his turn. When we leave this earthly stage, what will you be remembered for? It's just like Professor Babatunde did, and today we are singing his praises.
The wife of the deceased, who was full of gratitude for the gesture bestowed on her late husband, promised that the family will carry on the legacy laid by the late UNFPA's Executive Director.
We have been overwhelmed by the testimonies and all the tributes that we have been hearing and seeing and reading since he passed on June 4. All these tributes have gone to great lengths to reduce our sorrow. He has imparted into us his passion. These are things we never really thought of until we started talking to him. He started talking to us, sharing some of his work with us. And we will not allow that passion to die.
After all said and done, it was time for Lion of Wreaths.
Very well. This man is a diplomat. He understands exactly how it should be done. And we really are proud of him. Thank you very much. Now, good. At this point, can I ask you...
Babatunde Osotimehin, born February 6, 1949, was a Nigerian physician who served as Minister of Health and in 2011 became the Executive Director of the United Nations Population Fund, holding the rank of Under-Secretary General of the United Nations, reappointed in August 2014 until his death on June 4, 2017. Osotimehin's interests were youth and gender, and he advocated for reproductive health and reproductive rights, particularly within the context of the HIV epidemic. One of his strengths was his reliance on data evidence.